For Earth channel. I wanted to talk about the light body in this video. The reason I want to talk about the light body is because there is something that's I want to put what it's called a bit of a warning out there to those of you who actually are starting to feel and see your light body. And the reason I'm doing this is because of the solar flare energy that is so strong on the planet at this time. You know, this is the Earth, this is the planet. All this energy is coming into the planet day and night, folks. So this is what's really happening to us. So these light bodies are being formed. So now, as this energy is coming very powerfully into the planet, right? We talked about this energy right here, the most powerful energy, photonic energy. As this is coming into the planet, light bodies are being illuminated. That's only for human beings, by the way, not for people who are not humans. But my warning is to avoid trying to visualize light body. I mean, just don't. Even if you see it, don't act on it. Don't feel like you're empowered. Just don't pay attention to it and ignore it. Why I'm saying this is because the dark forces are using thought forms to try to manipulate the light body, meaning that everything has a light body. So they are trying to, as the solar flare is increasing on the planet, as this energy is coming very powerfully on the planet for us, this energy right here is bombarding the planet with energy. The dark forces, what they are doing is that they are trying to find a way to manipulate the light body. In other words, the light body could be, where is it? Let me see right here. Hold on. The light body being an example of this one, right? It doesn't mean that's the actual light body of humanity. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I just wanted to, the key of the message of this video is like, do not, please consider avoiding focusing on visualizing the light body, because some of us can visualize light body, but avoid doing that. Why? Because number one, when you do, the darkness will try to trick you into thinking it's a particular color, it's a particular shade, and that's also something dangerous. You don't want to mess with different shades of light bodies, because there's the different shades for animals, there's the different shades for objects, there's the different shades of light body for those dark entities, and there's a different shade of light body for light entities. I'm talking about in relation to three-dimensional and two-dimensional, first-dimensional. Now, that said, so being that there's an increase of thought form technology on the planet that are, that the dark forces are using as an act of desperation, and so therefore, those of you that are being enlightened more than others into your true light self, like you're being illuminated, you're being purified. So they are going to shoot thought form at you to give you an impression that this is the shade of the light body that you are. And so you might see yourself in a particular shade, and that doesn't mean that's the light body you are. You could very well be trying to make you manifest the shade of a light body of an animal, like similar to the animal kingdom, or similar to the plant kingdom, or similar to those of the darkness. That's what I'm trying to say. So like orange consciousness, yellow consciousness, they might try to manipulate the yellow with different tints. So this is why you may not want to focus on visualizing it, but know for sure it is there. You don't need to worry about visualizing it. So that's what I'm trying to make. So this picture here, do not pay attention to that. That's not the point I'm trying to. The point I'm trying to make is that do not visualize it, because the dark forces are using the solar energy that's in the planet, because they know as the solar energy is coming into the planet, this light here that I just went over a minute ago, this light that's being released, this white photonic, powerful photonic energy being released by the sun, is illuminating humanity into love light being. But this, for example, if you mess with the shade a little bit, let me see if I could go into my tool, and I'm going to show you a little, just to give you an idea, adjust the color, right? And if I were to mess with the color right now, there's a different light body right there. You see? Look. Different. And if I were to mess with the color again, where's the color? Sorry, it's just color. If I were to mess with the color again, I'm getting a different light body. You see? It's like, you see, I'm getting a different one here. I'm getting a different one here. And my point I'm trying to make is not so much that you have to listen to me on this one. It's just that the point of my video is to understand that there is a different color of light body for all things, for a different dimension, and the dark forces are using that. They're using the fact that the human race does not understand that, and to trick you into going into a light body that you don't really want. For example, they might try to make you into an orange light body, or as opposed to the true light yellow that a human being is. Or they might, I'm just trying to manipulate the light bodies to give you an idea how this can be done, and you will not have a clue that is being done to you. This is something to really consider, folks. So this is why I'm saying do not waste. And if you see the light body visually with your naked eye, my advice is to just ignore it. Do not feel like, oh, I should pay attention to this. No, just ignore it, because know that if you're a human being, your natural light body is with you, and there's no need for you to feel feel the need to um to do anything about your light body. It's there, it's natural. If you're a human being with 100% human DNA, you have a light body. It's natural. The human being has a natural light body. It has its own natural shades. Do not worry about that. The important thing is to focus on doing multiple sessions of short meditations all throughout the day. Your prayers, primarily silence prayers, is more powerful than word prayers. And then also diet, like, simple diet as possible, hydration, and then spending a lot of time in nature and reading lots of spiritual scriptures, and trying to keep your mind as positive and loving and peaceful as you possibly can, no matter what's going on around you. But no, rest assured that the light body, if you're a 100% human being, your light body is there. You don't, but avoid visualizing, because the darkness cannot see it, but they want you to visualize it so they could see it and use it. Try to, because when you visualize it, they see it that you're visualizing it. So if you happen to see it, to visualize it, they might try to make you think it's a different color, and then before you know it, you're manifesting the light body of a color of a dark planet. You see what I'm trying to say? Because not oh, there are dark planets out there. The light body is not that of a positive love light planet. So be aware of that. I mean, the light body is a blessing from the one infinite creator, but be aware of the fact that it's being manipulated by dark planets, by dark realms. And the best way to deal with that is to avoid visualizing it. That's the key word. Avoid visualizing the light body, because that way they're not going to try to manipulate. They're going to try, but you could just, and if you should see it, because they're going to shoot thought form at you to make you see it. And if they do, some of you, because they could see how far you are along spiritually, so they might shoot thought forms at you dark to make you want to visualize your light body. So my advice is ignore that, and pray and meditate, short session to combat the thought forms. But avoid, and fasting is another way of combating thought forms. But avoid, do not go near the light body. Do not visualize it. It's there. Don't worry about it. It is there. Just keep doing your spiritual work. But they want you to do that so they could mess with you. That's how they mess with you, because they need your visuals. They need data to mess with you, because, as I said before, we are under a computerized invasion attack. Basically, it's like a bunch of computer constructs that are really coming after the spirituality of the human race. Okay, so understand that, and I will do more videos on that. But they're probably not going to put my videos out too much, but I'm going to keep doing them anyway. I love you all. Hope this makes sense. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.